Hey, 49ers fans. We are back with another deep dive into everything happening with our San Francisco 49ers. And today, we are looking ahead to one of the most important matchups of the season as we get ready to face the Los Angeles Rams. This is a team that has tested the Niners in the past, and now, with both squads evolving and injuries shifting the dynamics, this upcoming game feels even more critical. After the last encounter, the feeling we had leaving the stadium was unforgettable. It was one of those moments where you realize just how close this team is to truly clicking, where every play, every adjustment, every ounce of effort contributes to an atmosphere of possibility. That game against the Rams brought out the highs and lows of what it means to be a fan of this team. And looking forward, we want to see that energy channeled into consistency and precision. The challenge ahead is undeniable. On paper, the Rams are now boasting the NFL's #1 defense by EPA, having overtaken Houston, which already puts them in elite territory. While their pass defense ranks slightly lower than it did before, they remain incredibly formidable against the run, and that balance makes them one of the toughest opponents the 49ers will face all season. In contrast, San Francisco struggled to find rhythm against the Texans' defense, which was middle of the pack in key areas. So there are clear adjustments needed if we want to replicate success and feel the kind of excitement and confidence we experienced previously. The Niners need to approach this game without making self-inflicted mistakes. Ball security, avoiding turnovers, and executing a game plan that leverages strengths while mitigating weaknesses will be key. This is a team where every opportunity must be maximized, where even a small misstep can completely shift momentum. And with the Rams roster mostly healthy, we cannot afford to leave anything to chance. Playing complementary football on both sides of the ball will be paramount, making sure that the offense, defense, and special teams work together seamlessly to create opportunities and capitalize on them. Every yard gained, every tackle made, and every strategic adjustment will contribute to the larger picture of how the Niners can compete against such a disciplined and efficient Rams team. Turning attention to roster moves, one player who has been generating buzz is Asani Samuel Jr. coming off spinal fusion surgery. He is now fully cleared to return to NFL action, and his skill set has not gone unnoticed. Scheduled visits with teams, including the 49ers, demonstrate the level of interest in adding veteran talent to strengthen a secondary that has shown flashes but still has areas for improvement. His track record, including impressive coverage grades and interceptions over his healthy seasons, makes him an intriguing candidate to bolster the Niners' cornerback rotation, providing experience and playmaking ability that could complement the younger talents already in place. While he may not be the solution to every defensive issue, adding a player like Samuel could be part of a broader strategy to balance weaknesses and reinforce depth, especially as the team looks to maintain competitive performance against high-powered offenses. Speaking of depth, the defensive line continues to be an area of focus. The mix of young talent, like Alfred Collins, and players still finding consistency, such as Sam Okwonu, highlights both the potential and the learning curve present within the unit. Week-to-week performance can fluctuate, and while we have seen standout moments that showcase individual brilliance, sustainable impact requires cohesion, awareness, and execution across the line. Facing an offense as efficient and healthy as the Rams, the Niners will need to leverage both talent and strategy, ensuring that the defensive line can generate pressure while the secondary maintains tight coverage. The concept of complementary defense is crucial here, a unit where strengths and weaknesses are balanced, allowing players to cover for each other and mitigate areas of vulnerability, creating a collective force capable of challenging a highly skilled opponent. Another important factor is special teams, an often overlooked component that has emerged as a real advantage for San Francisco this season. After a rocky start, the unit has developed into one of the most efficient in the league. Key contributors in the return game, kicking game, and coverage teams have improved their execution and reliability, and this could be pivotal in a close matchup against the Rams. While special teams alone will not decide the outcome of the game, their efficiency can influence field position, scoring opportunities, and momentum shifts, all of which are vital in tight contests where a single play can have outsized consequences. The Rams, by contrast, have struggled in this area, which provides a subtle but meaningful opening for the Niners to exploit. Ultimately, this game is shaping up to be a test of preparation, resilience, and execution. From avoiding turnovers to maximizing special teams efficiency, from bolstering the secondary to getting consistent pressure from the defensive line, the Niners must perform as a unit. Every detail matters, and the margin for error is small. 4 days from now, we will see how these elements come together, and whether the Niners can rise to the occasion, turning potential into tangible results. The opportunity to compete for a top spot in the NFC West and make a statement within the league adds urgency and excitement, and every fan watching knows the stakes. There is optimism in the team's trajectory, improvements in strategic areas, and emerging talent that signals growth, but the challenge presented by a strong and healthy Rams team cannot be underestimated. The direction of the team, combined with disciplined execution and the ability to capitalize on key moments, will determine whether this matchup becomes another defining moment of the season for the San Francisco 49ers. Now, diving deeper into what we can expect in this upcoming clash, it is impossible to ignore how the dynamics of the game will likely be influenced by the young talent stepping up for the 49ers and the strategic adjustments Kyle Shanahan and his staff have been making all season. Players like Trey Lance, if called upon, and Christian McCaffrey have the ability to shift the momentum with their versatility and vision, and it will be interesting to see how the offensive line can sustain protection against a Rams front that is disciplined and aggressive. The running game, as always, will be a key focus, not only to wear down the Rams' defense, but also to create space for the passing game, keeping defenses honest and preventing the Rams from stacking the box too heavily. This matchup will also demand quick reads, smart decision-making, and adaptability, especially as the Rams have shown an ability to adjust their schemes mid-game and force opponents into uncomfortable situations. The Niners will need to capitalize on any lapses in coverage or misalignments, turning small openings into substantial gains. Meanwhile, defensively, we have to pay close attention to how the young pass rushers engage with the Rams. Offensive line. Players like Nick Bosa and Arik Armstead, when healthy and in rhythm, have the potential to disrupt timing, pressure the quarterback, and create turnovers, which could be decisive in a game that is expected to be tight. Maintaining discipline and avoiding penalties will also be crucial. Against a team that can exploit mistakes efficiently, every false start, holding call, or miscommunication could swing the momentum against the Niners. Furthermore, the secondary will play a pivotal role in containing the Rams' receivers, especially as Los Angeles has multiple options capable of stretching the field vertically and horizontally. It is not just about stopping big plays, but about forcing contested catches, disrupting routes, and staying disciplined in coverage schemes. Any lapse in focus or misjudgment could be costly, which is why the recent interest in adding a player like Asani Samuel Jr. is so intriguing. While he is not a guaranteed solution, his experience and ability to impact coverage could provide the Niners with additional flexibility and confidence in crucial moments. On the special teams side, we have seen remarkable growth and consistency that could serve as a strategic lever in this matchup. The efficiency of kick coverage, punt returns, and field goal reliability has improved dramatically, which is no small feat considering the injuries and challenges faced throughout the season. This unit's ability to change field position, provide scoring opportunities, and occasionally create momentum-shifting plays should not be underestimated, especially against a Rams team that has struggled in similar situations. If the Niners can continue to execute in these phases while maintaining focus on the fundamentals of offense and defense, they will have a real chance to compete effectively. Another layer to consider is the mental aspect of facing a team that has previously caused challenges. Confidence, preparation, and resilience will be tested, particularly in high-pressure situations where one play can alter the trajectory of the game. It is here that experience, leadership, and the ability to maintain composure under pressure become invaluable. Veterans like George Kittle, if fully healthy and involved, can provide stability and make critical contributions in both blocking schemes and route running, complementing the younger talents and ensuring that the offense can sustain drives and convert key third downs. In summary, this matchup is a comprehensive test of the 49ers' capabilities, from the depth of the roster to the execution of strategic plays, the discipline in minimizing mistakes, and the ability to capitalize on every opportunity presented by the Rams' vulnerabilities. Every detail, from player performance to coaching adjustments, from special teams efficiency to defensive resilience, will influence the outcome. This is not just a test of talent, but of cohesion, preparation, and mental toughness. With all factors considered, the stage is set for an intense, high-stakes encounter where small advantages could prove decisive, and the Niners' ability to rise to the challenge will define their trajectory in the NFC West and beyond. On defense, maintaining gap integrity, leveraging speed and power, and anticipating plays in the secondary are all critical. Special teams play, often underappreciated, can shift momentum in ways that significantly impact the scoreboard. All these interconnected elements define the challenge the 49ers face against the Rams and highlight the importance of preparation, execution, and adaptability. Ultimately, this game is shaping up to be a defining moment in the season, a contest that tests every aspect of the team and underscores the importance of collective effort. The San Francisco 49ers must combine discipline, precision, resilience, and strategic awareness to navigate the complexities of this matchup successfully. The outcome will not only reflect the talent on the roster, but also the team's ability to function as a cohesive unit, where each player's performance contributes to the overall result. As kickoff approaches, anticipation grows, and the focus sharpens on how the Niners will rise to the occasion. Every play, adjustment, and decision will be magnified as the team seeks to leverage its strengths, exploit opponent weaknesses, and secure a victory that could define their path in the NFC West and influence the trajectory of the season. The next chapter in the story of this team is unfolding, and fans are ready to witness how skill, strategy, and execution come together on the field in a high-stakes, high-intensity contest that promises to be both thrilling and decisive. Every moment counts, and the 49ers' preparation, focus, and determination will be tested in ways that will showcase the character and capability of this roster as they face one of the league's toughest challenges. Ultimately, the San Francisco 49ers are facing a defining moment. The intersection of talent, preparation, and execution will determine the outcome, and even small advantages could be the difference between victory and defeat. Special teams, strategic decisions, and the performance of both veteran and young players will all play critical roles. This is not just about stats or reputation. It is about performing when it matters most, about maintaining focus and discipline, and about seizing opportunities in high-pressure situations. Fans can expect a game full of intensity, drama, and pivotal plays, where the Niners' ability to rise to the occasion could propel them to a significant statement win in the NFC West. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL rumor mill is swirling with what could be the most electrifying defensive move of the offseason. Sources are buzzing that edge rival, one of the league's most feared pass rushers, has reportedly signed with the San Francisco 49ers. While nothing has been officially confirmed, insiders say that the addition of Rival could instantly elevate a 49ers defense already anchored by superstar Nick BOSA into an elite, game-changing unit. San Francisco's defensive front has long been a nightmare for quarterbacks, but pairing BOSA with Rival could redefine what it means to pressure the passer. Rival, known for his relentless motor and ability to collapse pockets from multiple angles, would give the 49ers a double dose of chaos that opponents might struggle to contain. Imagine the scenarios: play action, quick throws, or even max protect schemes. BOSA and Rival seem capable of turning every snap into a high-stakes test for any offensive line. Whispers around league circles suggest Rival's signing could also have ripple effects throughout the NFC West. Teams like the Rams and Seahawks, may suddenly find themselves scrambling to fortify their offensive lines just to survive the first quarter against what could become the most intimidating front seven in football. Analysts are already speculating how rivals' versatility could allow the 49ers to run exotic defensive looks, shift personnel freely, and blitz with a creativity that was previously untapped. Fans on social media are buzzing too. Every highlight reel from rivals' past seasons has been dissected and shared with captions like "the perfect partner for BOSA" and "49ers defense just went nuclear." Even casual observers are starting to take notice. If rival really lands in San Francisco, the team may not just be a Super Bowl contender. They could be downright terrifying for any quarterback in the league. Of course, this is still in the rumor stage. Negotiations, contract details, and official announcements are all being kept under wraps. But the mere possibility of rival joining BOSA has already set the NFL community on fire, with speculation ranging from defensive schematics to championship dreams. If this deal comes to fruition, one thing seems certain. The 49ers defense is about to enter a new, unprecedented level of dominance, and the rest of the league should probably start checking their pockets. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.